Barilla food service product range includes a section dedicated to ambient products. Pasta Selezione Oro Chef is a range of dry semolina pasta made with high-quality wheat. This pasta can be topped with the sauces in the Barilla food service series: bolognese, pesto, and some simple tomato sauces. Thanks to its high protein content, Selezione Oro Chef pasta lends itself well to cooking to order as well as to the cook and chill method. One very important thing is the use of salt for cooking the pasta. The proportion is, for every 100 grams of pasta, 1 liter of water and 7 grams of salt. Now we are going to explain the two methods of cooking the pasta: cooking to order and the cook and chill method. Open the packet. Start cooking. The product should be stirred from time to time. No need for extra virgin olive oil in the water. It's important to keep it constantly on the boil. Thanks to the quality of our Selezione Oro Chef, little starch is released into the water. That's why when we sauté it and add it to the sauce, it will mix together more smoothly. At this point, the pasta is ready. We are going to dress it with some lightly sautéed green beans, some prawns, and Barilla food service Pesto Genovese. This time, since we are using a pesto, it's always important to remember not to heat the product. So we are going to put it directly into a bowl in these proportions. For every 100 grams of dried pasta, about 50 grams of pesto. To make the mixture more creamy, it's important to keep back a little of the pasta water. Add green beans. Six prawn tails. And mix everything together. It's very important to respect the ratio pasta-pesto sauce. Using a lot of pesto does not mean giving more flavor to the product, but often means poorer results. Let's proceed to serving. And here our Selezione Oro Chef Spaghetti is ready, made with the cook-to-order method and topped with Pesto Genovese, a few prawn tails and some green beans. Now we are going to show you Selezione Oro Chef cooked using the cook and chill method. In this case, we've put the water on the boil. We are going to keep the same proportions for the salt: 100 grams of pasta for 1 liter of water and 7 grams of salt. Cook the pasta for 50% of the time indicated on the packaging. Then put it in a pan with a little oil as neutral as possible in order not to affect the flavor of the pasta. Transfer to the chill blaster. After an hour, you can take the pasta out and regenerate it in boiling salted water for 45 seconds. The water is boiling, so now let's take the salt. In this case, the spaghetti needs 8 minutes traditional cooking. Therefore, we are going to cook it for 4 minutes. In the meantime, we put a drop of vegetable oil in our pan, just a drizzle. It only serves to make the pasta more fluid. Now the pasta has been cooking for 4 minutes. Remember that the spaghetti needs 8 minutes traditional cooking. When you pre-cook, it needs only 50% of the time. We transfer it to a baking dish with a drizzle of vegetable oil and we put it in the blaster. In this case, since we have to bring it to 0 degrees, the chiller should be set at a positive temperature. An hour has gone by and we have transferred the pasta from the chiller to the refrigerator. To regenerate it, we are going to scald it in boiling salted water for about 35 to 40 seconds, after which we are going to put it in a pan with one of the tomato sauces. As you can see, the pasta has continued cooking even in the fridge due to the humidity, and now it has reached the right consistency. Take it, drop it into the water. Meanwhile, we are going to warm the tomato sauce slightly. When you use ready-made sauces, they should just begin to simmer gently and not overcook, because otherwise we are going to lose all the characteristics of the product. As soon as the sauce is warm, it's ready to be combined with the pasta. As regards tomato sauces, the proportions are slightly different if compared to pesto. In this case, the proportion is 100 grams of dry pasta and 100 grams of sauce. Pesto melts and blends together much more than usual, so the ratio is 100 grams of pasta and 50 grams of pesto. The sauce has reached the right temperature, and at this point, all we have to do is drain the spaghetti well. And we are going to mix it. The spaghetti cooked to the right point. It is well mixed with the sauce, so we can start transferring onto the plates. Clearly, the cook and chill method is very important for chefs who want greater elasticity when working. Certainly, pre-cooked spaghetti or penne with respect to cooking to order allows us to serve a lot more tables in a short time. And here the Selezione Oro Chef Spaghetti, cooked and chilled, is ready. Let's run through the process. We cooked the spaghetti for 50% of its time in boiling salted water. Then we chill blasted it, left it in the refrigerator at least an hour, and then we regenerated it in boiling water for 45 seconds. And to finish, we used a ready-made Barilla sauce, sautéed it all together, and here is the finished dish.